This is problem 4.05 for Francois Tardieu's Backgammon Strategic Concepts book from chapter 4, The Blitz. Here's the position. We're blue, our home board's in the bottom right. We rolled 6-3. We have two of our opponent's checkers on the bar. Look at the top four moves and figure out which one is best and why. Look at the entire board, all four quadrants, and make note of all the relevant factors affecting our decision. Look at Tardieu's expert analysis, getting feedback from XG. Go over Tardieu's summary, and then I'll modify the position at the end of the video. Finally, I'll tell you about another video I put out where I go over the game plans that we discuss here in this video. Of the four moves, two of these moves strengthen our side of the board. So let's eliminate the weakest of the two. 13-7, 11-8 gives us a nice 5 prime, but we're blitzing and running and up 41 pips in the race. So strengthening our prime contradicts our blitzing/running game plan. We'll look at making the ace point move in a minute. Of the other two moves, 24-21, 13-7 brings our back checker to the base of the prime, 24-21, so now we're next to red's prime, and it eliminates two blots by making the 7 point. The drawback here, though, is that it does not completely solve our problem. Our back checker, which is our biggest liability, is still behind white's 4 prime, unlike 24-15, which goes past the 4 prime. So let's get rid of this move also, which leaves us with these two moves, making a home board point by moving 7-1, 4-1 on the left here, or starting our escape by moving 24 all the way to 15, past red's prime. Take a look at both of these moves. Look at the features of each board. The 41 pip lead, the strengths strengths of each player's board, and the threats facing each player. And let's think of which move you would make over the board, and let's see what Tardieu and XG say. Things that are going to affect our decision are our 41 pip lead before the roll, our single back checker here on the 24 point, that's going to make a difference in our move. We should consider red's 4 prime before we make our move. That's a factor. Red's 2 checkers in the bar, something we need to think about. Red's got a 2-point home board, the 5 and 6 are made. We've got 4 points made in our home board. That should be a factor in our decision. And our blots we have strewn around the board also are something we need to consider. Let's see what Tardieu and XG have to say. As far as making the home board point, the ace point, Tardieu says, making our ace point will remove builders for our 3 point. At this point, for this position, we should keep our firepower ready and wait to attack after red enters on the ace or 3 point. Our lone back checker could cause us real problems later if it stays where it is. So we want to get this out. We should start our escape now, which is why our move 24-15 is the move recommended by Tardieu and XG. Our lone back checker is our largest liability. Big doubles, such as double sixes and double fours, will play badly for us and may force us to crunch our board. This play will get us free of red structure for good. Since we're coming to the end of our blitz, we should seize our chance to escape and escape now. The only problem we have are the 4 blots left scattered around, which will hurt if red rolls one of their miracle rolls, double ones or double threes. That's only 2 rolls out of 36, so it's worth taking that risk. So of the factors we looked at, these support our decision. Our 41 pip lead supports our running decision because when we're way ahead in the race, we should race. Our single back checker is our biggest liability. We want to get it moving. Red's 4 prime, this move allows us to get completely past Red's 4 prime. And since we've got the stronger home board, even if Red gets one of their miracle rolls and hits us, we'll still be favored in a hitting war. So those all point to us making the move 24-15, starting our escape, and then continue our blitz later. Tardieu summary, when a blitz is coming to a head, our priority is to escape any lingering back checkers now, so we won't risk crunching our board later. If I modify the position, we were back checker from the 24 point up to the 21 point. So now it looks like this. And now it's easier for us to escape. Let's see what XG says we should do now. If we move our back checker up from the 24 point to the 21 point, XG tells us to continue our blitz and make the 1 point instead of running out. I believe this reinforces the idea that in the original position, the fact that we needed a combination roll in order to escape was the main reason for running out. In the original position, we needed a 2 and or a 3 coupled with a 5 or 6 in order to escape our back checker. Now it's much easier for this back checker to escape. I think I'm interpreting this correctly, but I might be missing something. Let me know if you agree or not, or if you have a question or a comment. All feedback is welcome. When we're able to recognize which game plans our position calls for, we can determine the right strategy and thus make the best move. So check out my video entitled Let Your Game Plan Be Your Guide for a quick overview on the 5 types of game plans. A link is in the description.